God morgen. That means good morning in Norwegian, and welcome to what I hope will be one of many spring and summer vlogs. I don't do much decor in summer, so I mainly work outside in the garden, and many of the projects are not the kind that you finish in 1 or 2 days. So I thought that to make videos this summer, the best thing would be to make shorter or longer vlogs. So today I thought I would just take you along on what we're doing. I'm sure this is quite wiggly, so I'm just going to sit down and chat a bit. That's better. I don't like this kind of close-up filming because I'm the least photogenic person I know, but it is what it is. What was I saying? I still have my Easter decor up, and I think I will for a while longer. The next here would be Patreon. We have our National Day, the 17th of May, but I do the same thing every year, so, and I've done that before, so I will not do a separate video on Patreon decor. And my summer decor is more like easy, simple, everyday decor. So therefore I thought that you might enjoy hanging out with us during spring and summer. Right now we are having some beautiful weather, and if you know any Norwegians, just like the English, we talk a lot about the weather, and that's because there are so much of it here in Norway, and yeah, even if it's summer, it can be cold, it can be rainy, windy, yeah. So we are kind of left to the elements when it comes to what we can do, as I guess you all are, or we all are. But right now, spring is our most hectic time of the year. We are getting ready to get the boat on the water. In the winter, it's because the ocean, we are in the Oslo fjord, which is the furthest in you can come in to Oslo in the North Sea. I'm so good at this, but it freezes, that's my point, so we cannot have the boat lying on the water. So every year we take it up in a little seashore town, is that what it's called? I think so, called sooooo, and then it's on shore, on land for the whole winter, and then we have to get it ready to put back on the sea. So what we are doing is washing, because it's a plastic boat, or it's not a wooden boat, so we don't have to sand it down or anything, but we have to wash it, polish, and put on this coat of paint on the bottom to stop things from growing when it's in the water, shells and stuff. You should think, after having boat for many years, that I knew the terminology better, but I'm not used to talking about it in English, so that's why I'm struggling a bit, but I'm sure you can understand what I'm saying. So and that's so we take we have about 3 weeks, I think, 2.5, 3 weeks to do some repairs, to wash and do everything. And at the same time we are, or at least I am, working in the garden, getting the garden ready. Yeah, so I guess that's and I'm crocheting, and I'm doing painting, doing a lot of things at the same time. So I thought I would just take along, and I hope you enjoy. So this is how my Easter table or my spring table is looking right now. I put these, did I have those when I filmed? No, I did not. This is the only new I bought for this Easter, these plates and the cups. And I just put a egg holder and an egg inside. I thought they were so cute, so I'm still enjoying that. My furry baby, or as you can see, he's not so furry anymore. He has lost a lot of his fur. He's a Chinese crested, for those of you that don't know that. Urian, we had 2, or when I started YouTube I had 3 dogs petted, which many of you I know remember. A black, beautiful, big blend of golden retriever and lab. And then we had Melis, which was our other Chinese crested. She was Urian's aunt. And this is our baby, but he's soon to be 14 years old, so he's getting up there in age. He has begun to have some joint pains in his front legs, so not every day is a good day. Today I think he's a bit nauseous. We got home late last night and bought some McDonald's on the way, and of course he got some. I don't think his stomach is happy for that. So, but he's coming with us on the boat today, work on the boat. But first we have to walk him and my daughter's dog Max. I usually don't have a collar on him. I usually have a harness. Is that what it's called? I think so. But because of his legs, it pushes on his front legs, so they are hurting him. Yes, we cannot have that. You have to have some sunscreen on your little schnauz. Så, det sitter där. Close his pupils, so he has to have sunglasses, and we found these. They are called Rex specs, the best. It's a beautiful day. This sign is my neighbor's. It says that the animals are walking in the road or on the road. It's not very decorative, so one of my plans is to surprise her with some new, hopefully beautiful painted signs. I thought I would give you a short, kind of not garden tour, but state of the garden. This is one of the projects this year. As you can see, our fence is totally rotted. So that has to be changed. And it's a lot of fencing, so it's a big job. And right now I'm taking away all the leaves. If any of you saw me planting a lot of bulbs, I got 2 flowers there and 2 flowers there. That's about it. And the pond is defrosted, but it looks awful, so we are going to empty that and refill it. Of course, we are going to plant everywhere and take out the decor. Everything has to be painted, all the buildings I planted olives and tulips and different things last year, and my olives is actually coming. I am so pleased with that. And then the vegetable garden, I have barely started to prepare it. We have some more cold weather coming, so I'm not going to do much yet. I want to, hopefully I can make I want some stairs, a couple of stairs here. So hopefully I get to do that this year. And that's the small pond looking, and every year we forget, or we don't get all of the baby fish out, so I think I have counted at least 3, and it's amazing that they survive, because this pond, it freezes all the way to the bottom, so I guess they find somewhere to hide. We're not going to get this done this year, I think, but I want to do something with this. It's too narrow. And excuse all the clutter, but this is real life. As you see, it's too narrow, so it's so cramped together, everything. So I would like to move this fence further out and make some kind of seating area, or yeah, this stone, it's not working. It's so wobbly, and the grass grows so it almost doesn't show. So I want to do something about that. We are going to make at least one door instead of one of the windows here. This is where I have my decor. And the garage, this big white garage door, that's going to go. And I started to work on the back garden. Has kind of been forgotten over the last years, because we've had so much to do, and we built the new garage. So as you can see, it's quite a mess. Our plan is actually to build onto the house here, to get a bigger bathroom, and yeah, some other things we want. We got a lot done here last year, but it still looks very messy. That's the new garage. That is where I have my crafting room, the whole of the second floor. This is the stables, and as you see, the woodwork is in need of some paint. Some of you may have seen me make this bench last year, and I put it here during winter, but it's going back up to my greenhouse. The enclosure for the horses, this is just they are just here for video. Look at it, poor thing. Ikke meg. So, yeah, as I was saying, this is just a small enclosure that we keep them in for a few hours in the evenings, usually. And we have dug the whole thing up because of the build, so yeah, there's a lot to do there as well. So this is kind of the backside. This is our orchard, a very small orchard. It's our, we have our 2 apple trees, and and a red currant and black currant, and that's what's cleaning our sewer. I don't know what is that called in English. Never mind. Yeah, so there we have to have a car to come and pick up. Yeah, you don't need the details. That's how it's living in the countryside. You have to think about these things. But that's our back garden. The property is very small. It's 1,800 square meters. So it's not a lot, but I think we have gotten a lot in this small space. This is a small garage for some of my husband's bikes. So I'm slowly working my way from this end to the back. The old carriage also needs a lot of TLC. We have done some repairs, but seeing that it's out all year, as you can see, it's in bad shape. So we have to, and it's such a, I love it. It's such a great decor piece in the garden. So it's worth saving. Okay guys, I have to get ready, and then we're off to the boat. It's time for lunch, but I thought I would show you my husband's new mistress. Thank God I'm better looking, better smelling as well, as I hope. This is a sourdough starter, and this is my husband's sourdough bread. I will show you one day how he makes it, but right now he's kind of a trainee. So that's his lunch. This is at least part of mine. So this is my lunch. One piece of bread, sourdough bread, with avocado and some spices, some celery with some cheese, a yogurt, some dark chocolate, and some dried and salted ham.
Come to the water where you will find peace. Take a step into the river, get down on your knees. Come to the mountain while taking in the view. You will find that life is greater than you knew. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you
So my job today is to polish the vinyl. This is not leather, so I have to polish it. So we have already been here one day and have started to wash the boat. This is what I do in the winter. I just pack all the textiles in plastic bags, throw everything down here and just close the door. We have these buckets with, I don't know what the English word is. moisture absorber, so that it don't get moldy. Yeah, so that's the job for me now, is to wash out there and put the carpets and everything in place. I usually wash all the textiles as well. I'm not going to do that this year. We used the boat so little last year, and then I have to wash and tidy up and yeah, get things ready down here.
I will fly. So come to the water where you will find peace. Take a step into the river and get down on your knees.
So I have started to crochet a long cardigan made out of what we call grandma patches, crocheted patches. I think I have finished 3/3 of the front, so I only need 46 more patches, so there's a way to go still, but I think it's going to be beautiful. It's long. Yeah, as you can see, we have boats all around us, and we are placed on the lot by which date we're going to be lifted out on water. So they ask us when we go up which week we want to go out. So when it's your turn, it's your turn. So you just have to do what you need to do. I did finish, it's not so easy to see, I did finish the polishing of the faux leather, or the faux leather. This is actually, I don't know how easy it is to see, but it's over 20 years old, so it's in good shape. Now I'm going to crochet while my husband is working on the outside of the boat. I have a lot more to do, but we have to do things in the right order, so a lot of the pillows and stuff are going outside, and my husband is going to work on the motor, so I have to wait for that, and then I'll finish upstairs, take all of the blankets and pillows and everything up there, and then I can wash the downstairs. Guys, I'm not on the boat today because I have to wait. My husband is going to do some work inside of the boat, so I'll wait until he's finished. So I'm working in the garden today, and today I thought I would just have to divide the garden into sections, or else I'm going to be so overwhelmed. So today it's this piece of the back garden I thought I would focus on, and I think I'll end the vlog here. This was a short and hopefully a sweet one. Please tell me in the comments if this kind of video is something you like. I hope so. At least that is what I'm going to do. I may have some videos on separate topics, but I think these shorter vlogs is going to make it easier for me to be upload more videos. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll hopefully see you again for my next video. Bye! So this is what we have to deal with today. 3 days of summer bliss, and then this winter number 25 this year. And underneath all the snow here is some of the flower bulbs I planted last year. I was so proud of them, or myself, seeing them emerge. Looking forward to flowers, so we'll see how this will end or go.